but when we saw you, it was a blast. I was like, I remember like the first song. I remember the first song playing. I just like heard the chord. I was like, ooh, this is
one chord.
That's good. Yeah.
And it helps that chord was played on a Nord stage 3. Is that what?
It's my actual child.
Oh my god!
The
amount of times that we like would go to. It was like Music Center or Music Go Around, and just like Cade, we would walk over and Cade would be like, Jared, imagine having this on stage.
It's like a supercomputer.
It is. It is
like
literally a computer. It's the nicest thing I own for sure.
That's so cool. Yeah, I did look up what the monthly price would be for a Nord Stage 3. I was like, what if we did it? Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Mine's a tiny bit different, a little bit.
She's got the analog faders for the organ section. So this is digital.
Okay.
You can all these LEDs. You can kind of control that way. She has sliders.
Yep.
That's about it.
That's it. And you really gravitated to that, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a very like textures and
having it physically in front of you. I mean, the Nord in general, I think any one of them, that was one of the standout features of it, is you have all these wonderful knobs and buttons to experiment with, where a lot of models by different makers, which are comparable, a lot of digital interface.
It was definitely like a learning curve for me. I remember when I first got it, I was just like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Synths are daunting.
Of course. And that's just the beginning. I mean, modular synthesizers and...
But one thing that was cool when, like, I think listening to the music and seeing you perform with the tones that you choose, and even with like just commenting on the Nord Stage, like it is a very warm presence
to have that keyboard synth, like
the guitar, like just all of you are very talented. Everyone in the band is very talented.
That means a lot.
What is your setup, real quick? What is
for live music?
Yes,
I play a Fender Strat. It's a deluxe series, Mexican made. So it has the vintage noiseless single coils, which I really like. And then I play through a Roland JC 120.
Interesting.
I love that amp. I got that really early on, a great deal at Schitt's Creek Music. Schmidt.
We've been rewatching Schitt's Creek
music.
Recently.
Jeepers creepers.
Crazy.
That's hilarious. I want to make a music store called that. Schitt's Creek Music.
Yeah.
Schitt's music.
Schitt's music. Schmidt music. Man. Can't believe I said that.
They're going to sue you and us.
Well, they can't because they don't exist anymore.
Damn.
Which breaks my heart. I grew up going there. I took lessons there.
Pour one out.
And while we were taking lessons, we were I was a young kid and, saving my pennies. And they had a JC 120 there for a really reasonable price. Used. 80s era, not the new one. And I was just about to do jazz band in high school, so I went for it. And I've had it ever since, took good care of it. And I didn't realize how fantastic of an amplifier that is until much later. Because I was in metal bands. And I played, I did the 412 thing. And I played with the 6505 Plus. And, a combo amp was not on my radar. Mm-hmm. But then, I don't know, I grew into it. And I started to notice, like watching concert footage from bands throughout, from the 70s onwards, I'd keep seeing this amp.
That amp.
Everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And you'll still see it today.
Yeah.
And it's
really
for good reason.
I mean, it's a solid state amp, but people tend to like, they want to poo-poo solid state. I think it's an incredible amp.
It has that reputation for a reason.
And it doesn't, whatever.
If it sounds good, it sounds good.
Yeah.
So when I was at like the peak of my guitar playing, I'll play I do everything like direct in through like modeling amps and stuff like that now. And I have an amp. I have a Fender DeVille. Cool. I really like those.
Oh, that's with Jaina.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have the longest time I had a Fender Deluxe. I don't like those.
Okay. Why is that?
They're crummy the crunchier they get.
They suck. I'm just kidding.
I like the way that the DeVille is broken up the speaker. I like them more. The one my 12 is not enough for
the deluxe is a 112.
Is a 112.
Yeah.
212s is necessary. But
I like that too.
My most atrocious setup that we had
when we had
the band.
We were looking for a drummer, and we were still doing this setup.
Yes. And I
give the bass setup too after you do yours.
So I had I didn't have the best guitar at the time. I was using. No, I had it's called a Univox. It's a Japanese guitar company. It was a 3 humbucking Strat. It was from 1970 something.
Cool.
I got it from a crazy, stupid, good price. And it sounded beautiful. And I don't have it anymore. I miss that guitar, but I have good reasons I don't have that guitar anymore. But I had the EVH 5150, the Fender, the white one they had. I had a 50 watt of that.
Cool.
Going to a 1960 B&A cab. Okay. So I had a full stack. I had 812s.
Like you pieced it.
It was so ridiculous. It was so loud. It was taller than me. It was taller than me in the room. And we were playing like sludge doom, like we were stoner rock stuff, and it would just be like boom, 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 and it would shake the house, and it was great because my bass player had an SVT Ampeg SVT. It's the hybrids for the half tube, half not tube, but it was a stupid high wattage.
Sure.
In an 8x10,
just pounded.
Like
she
had the fridge.
The fridge.
Oh my god! Like we would stack those together, and it would just
blast.
The whole house.
Yeah.
You could hear it on the second story.
You could hear it in the driveway some days. I swear to Christ. It was those two, and then it was me on like a Behringer MS1. Like they did a remodel of that piece, of that instrument, and just like doing like the Egyptian scale, the gypsy
Phrygian.
scale. Yeah, just some Phrygian scale, and then our friend on sax just like squeaking, and we just made some just.
Sounds wild. Did you ever record it?
I have some on my phone still.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
It was no drummer. No drummer.
The sessions are an hour and 15 minutes long, so
cool.
Feel free to listen.